our headlines for this evening. Locally, infrastructure in Pinnes area gets upgrade and the sixth form college students join diabetes research team. The details are straight ahead. Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Thursday, March 19th, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Nevis Island administration continues to take small steps to ensure the safety and comfort of residents and visitors across the island. The latest initiative is its upgrade of the infrastructure in the Pinnes Beach area. While on a visit this week, Minister Jeffers explained what the administration has done in terms of lighting and cleaning the road.
Over the years, we have had some safety issues with this section of beach between the Four Seasons Resort and the bars here on Pinnes Beach. And when I say the bars, I mean places like Lime and Sunshine and also Double Deuce. We have had some safety issues in that this area has been dark for some time. And when I say dark and some time, I'm talking about well over 20 years. This area has been unlit, if I can put it that way, or not properly lighted. What I want to say to the general public today is that we have taken on, from the Nevis Island administration standpoint, the task of lighting this area. We have also spent some monies to clean up the area. It was heavily, it was filled with vegetation, and it was proven to be unsightly one, unsafe, and also an area that I believe really needed some serious attention to ensure that what we're offering here on Pinnes Beach is meeting with the standards that we want to maintain as we move towards taking Nevis to another level when it comes to tourism.
Minister Jeffers is encouraged by the efforts as it now means that persons can enjoy the area well into the evening without fear. It means as well that visitors who want to patronize the various bars can also do so comfortably. The minister thanked the owners of the property on the right side of the road for their consent and the staff at Nevlek for responding positively.
While we are bringing to fore what we have done here with these lights, I also want to highlight as well what we have done on the main thoroughfare coming down to Pinnes Beach as well. It is newly resurfaced and it has some speed bumps now because the road surface is much better, and we are trying to limit or prevent speeding down to Pinnes Beach, and we want persons to adhere to the traffic laws. Even though you're coming off of the main road, traffic laws still apply to Pinnes Beach as well too, coming down to Pinnes Beach. But we want to thank Public Works for giving us a good surface to come down to Pinnes Beach. So in essence, we're trying to improve the entire Pinnes Beach. There's some cleaning to be done down there as well, so we'll have to engage in that as well shortly. But the road, in my opinion, is huge on our part, and as I said before, we're trying our best to enhance the product, the tourism product here on the island of Nevis.
The minister also observed a number of yachts moored just off the Pinnes Beach coastline and said that he believes that the work done would also benefit those desiring to come ashore at any time of day or night. Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honorable Mark Brantley, says the government is taking a two-pronged approach to restoring the international community's confidence in the Federation's Citizenship by Investment program. Prior to the February 2015 elections, the Team Unity Coalition committed to restructuring the CBI program and restoring confidence in its security and integrity. Minister Brantley says this process has begun. Brantley said that any changes made to the CBI program will also take into consideration the input of members of the international community. He noted that some of the initial changes are very likely to be announced soon, but at the same time, the government continues to reassure service providers and reassure the industry that as a new government, it is committed to the Citizenship by Investment program. Minister Brantley says the government feels that the due diligence processes have to be enhanced and that the government has to meet legitimate concerns expressed by foreign countries. Minister Brantley says St. Kitts and Nevis has the distinction of being the first nation in the world to offer an economic citizenship program, and the government will do all in its power to protect the image and integrity of both the Federation and its CBI program. Two students from the Nevis Sixth Form College have been selected to form a part of a research team on a global initiative which will look at the public health issue of diabetes and the diabetic population's ability to manage the disease. The University of Virginia is partnering with the Ministries of Health and Education to undertake the project in the Federation.
I must commend all those students who applied, and I must congratulate our two students here, Noelisa Swaby and Ejari Brown, who have been selected to join the research team. We are extremely happy that you have been provided the opportunity of building local research capacity. You will be considered as the trailblazers in Nevis who worked on the research team that started a sustained effort to facilitate skill building in this particular area. I must say to you, make use of every opportunity provided. This could be the start of your career in the medical field. And we do look forward to you down the road coming back and really giving back to us in that field.
The University of Virginia's Janita Richardson, Assistant Director of Community Health Programs and Research, says it is critical that as we look forward to supporting the population's health, researchers have training that will support the populations of which they are a part.
There are 4 students, undergraduates, and 1 graduate student that will be coming from the United States for the summer of 2015. And as part of our research team, we are excited that we can also engage students from Nevis Sixth Form and CFBC to join with the research team as partners as we investigate the prevalence, severity, and management of type 2 diabetes here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The 2 students, according to Richardson, were chosen following a rigorous selection process.
They completed the same application as the United States applicants, where they had to submit not only their transcripts, but also an essay explaining why they believe participating in a research endeavor of this nature would be beneficial. It was quite a difficult decision, but we have selected these 2 young people who I am quite excited about working with because of their enthusiasm, their high scholarly activity, as well as their ability to speak very knowledgeably already about the role of public health in St. Kitts and Nevis.
I would like to say thanks as well to the University of Virginia. It has been a privilege to be chosen, not only because it will benefit us as individuals, but our society on a whole. So thank you.
I would like to thank the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and also the University of Virginia for this great opportunity that will also help to benefit us in the future.
According to Nicole Slack-Liebert, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, activities for the project will take place over the next few months.
We'll be starting around the month of May. We at the Ministry of Health believe in sustainability, believe in empowerment and capacity building, and we will have that with this phase of the project, allowing students to partner and hopefully generate an interest for the long term with regards to health and research in general.
The global initiative is funded by the U.S. National Institutes of Health and the Minority Health and Health Disparities International Research Training Grant, which supports students of color in engaging in research and gaining skills in an effort to support their interest in conducting research. Coming up after the break, Agenda Affairs Division to host trade show. Stay tuned.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars support caring for the elderly. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. The Gender Affairs Division in the Ministry of Social Development will tomorrow, Friday, March 20th, host a trade show from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the waterfront in Charlestown in observance of International Women's Day, which is celebrated annually on March 8th and was this year held under the theme Make It Happen. In an interview with the Social Development Outlook's Curtis Morton, coordinator of the Gender Affairs Division, Lauren Archibald, gave the details about the trade show.
So we decided that we are going to use some of the women who have just, started to establish their business. We are going to advertise some of their things. Let them come and advertise their stuff. We're going to have clothing and textile, art and craft, confectionaries, preservatives. We're going to have exercise. We're trying to get Miss Rhonda to come in and do some of her yoga skills because, we still want the women to look slim and trim, even though, still make it happen in losing the weight. You have hair braiding, nail painting, makeup application. Well, we're trying to get a woman in architecture to come. We're not so sure if we're going to get her, but we're trying. We're trying with the soap making, lipstick makeup, applying the lipstick and, lipstick making as well.
Archibald says the trade show will begin with an opening ceremony starting at 9 a.m. with various entertaining performances. Archibald also invited the general public to be a part of the trade show.
I would like to invite the general public to come on out. Women, support women. And bring along the men as well. Because, the women are the ones who always pull the men along. We are the stronger ones, We always make it happen.
That was coordinator of the Gender Affairs Division in the Social Services Division, Lauren Archibald, speaking on the post-International Women's Day activity slated for tomorrow, Friday, March 20th at the waterfront in Charlestown. The Gender Affairs Division also hosted pre-International Women's Day activities, including the March 1st launch of adult female swimming classes, the Women's Executive Reporting and Planning Consultation on March 5th, and a church service at the Eden Brown Church of God on March 8th. To round out the month-long observance, on Sunday, March 29th, the Gender Affairs Division will host a ceremony to award Women of Excellence. Meanwhile, in observance of International Women's Day, the Nevis Youth Council will be hosting a workshop under the theme Empowering Our Young Girls to Achieve Greatness.
On Friday, 20th March, we will be having an event under the theme Make It Happen. This event is geared towards getting young women to be motivated and to do things in the community and in society.
That was Public Relations Officer of the Nevis Youth Council, Burvis Burke, speaking on the workshop to be held tomorrow, Friday, March 20th. According to Burke, the workshop will be in two parts. The first session will be from 3:45 to 4:45 p.m. for women between the ages of 12 and 18, and the second session will be from 5 to 6 p.m. for women 19 years and older. The facilitator for the day's workshop will be Jevon Dyer. All are asked to attend the workshop to be held at the Red Cross headquarters. And finally, Division James Galloway is the winner of the inaugural Brainstorm Challenge. Brainstorm is part of a larger community challenge project implemented by Positively Inclined in collaboration with Arts Arise. It falls under the Social Innovation for Change project funded by the United Nations Development Program. Galloway gave a powerful performance entitled Try to Understand to earn the top spot at the Brainstorm Spoken Word Slam Finals on Saturday. Galloway was among 10 persons who creatively expressed their opinions on crime, the impact it has on St. Kitts and Nevis, and ways to address it. An engaged crowd witnessed the event held at the Old Girls' School on Victoria Road, St. Kitts. The winning piece of the inaugural contest generated much food for thought. Try to Understand keyed in on experiences that lead people to crime and highlighted that they are not easily understood unless persons walk in the shoes of those who live them. Brainstorm, a Socio4 Change initiative, was co-developed by the Department of Youth in St. Kitts and as such is being piloted locally. Several projects are expected to be launched by other groups in the coming weeks. These include Project Teen View or Project TV, which aims to engage young people in the development of a short film and train them in media and arts. The St. Kitts and Nevis Agriculture Youth Forum will focus on placing greenhouses in every high school in the Federation and provide training in agricultural practices for students and teachers, while another project will be aimed at engaging persons in Her Majesty's Prison in creating positive messages to deter crime and violence. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. Good night.